I can't even get into the sex at some point. Like I just like I get that guilt nut, that post nut clarity, the guilt nut where I'm just like, oh my god, I shouldn't stay here. Okay, today I'm gonna spit y'all some game. All right, screw morals, screw your religion. It doesn't matter. Screw all ethics. Who gives a damn? All right, we're going to be discussing how to properly lie to women. All right, in the dating scene, man, I get it. I get it. It's hard out there, but I had debunked this a long time ago, so I'm finna help y'all out. So pay attention. The biggest thing, I need y'all, you fellas, to leave here today knowing, if anything else, just go to bed with this in mind. You don't need to lie to women. Like at all. Like it's crazy, right? Like you could be insecure about yourself, or you could want maybe a different outcome for the relationship that with the person that you're interested in. However, I mean, you're just playing yourself, man. You're just thinking low of yourself, lying to the chick, knowing it's not gonna be, long lasting. Like it's not cool. It's not cool. And the first thing we have to go over, right, is showing your intentions up front, right? Let them know up front, right? And this is mainly for the guys who, because come on, guys, like most of us, we just want to get some ass, right? And we just want to smack some cheeks, and that's cool. And believe it or not, there are girls who want their cheeks smacked too, right? They don't need some title. They don't need a relationship. They're down. But the way most of y'all want to present to them is like a bait and switch. Like, oh yeah, I want a relationship too. Yeah, no, of course, yeah. I just haven't found the right one yet. Maybe that can change. And you're, I don't know, 2 months in the relationship, or soon to be official relationship, they start going like, what are we? Because and I don't even know what women really expect. I think they just want a title. If we're going down the relationship route, I think they just want a freaking title, and then they can be peace of mind, because you could be doing nothing but just having sex, from first date to date 30, right? You guys do nothing but mess around. But when you have that relationship title, they're more, I don't know, they're okay with it for some whatever reason, right? But you have to do that. You don't have to do that bait and switch, because when they do come up to you and they're just like, "Yo, what are we?" And then you just go, "Oh yeah." So the thing is, I'm just really busy right now. I don't think I really have time for like a relationship, right? And girls aren't dumb. They're just like, well, you have time to pull my hair, and you want me to suck your thumb and shit like that. Not saying I do that. But yeah, it's just weird. Like, it just throws people off. So just, hey, if you want to just have casual sex, let it be known. Like, date number one, date two, let it be known your intentions. If you're using a dating app, you could just write it on your dating app. Hey, I'm looking for something casual, right? And then when you do that, you just eliminate all the bad options, all the wasted times. I don't see why you need to smack everybody's cheeks. It is not necessary. Instead of trying to obtain every piece of ass you come by, let's start retaining all the quality ones, retaining the ones that are actually down for you, the ones that are just like, oh hey, yeah, I'm looking for the same thing. Boom. Problem solved, right? Like, you don't have to go through all the BS. There's so many benefits to it, right? You don't have to say, you can save a lot of money, right? You're not doing like the first date coffee or drinks or whatever. Second date maybe food, or some other crap. right? You don't have to do that on repeat. Once there's an agreement, like, yo, this is gonna be mainly physical, then you don't have to spend a dime. Maybe some drinks. Yeah, you could, maybe get some food. You could, feed the chick at least. They deserve it. They deserve that at least, as a bargaining tool. But it's very cost effective now, because you don't have to, you don't have to drive this way, that way, because you guys will slowly develop a friendship, right? A non-platonic friendship. And that's really cool, because then maybe there's like a favor that you could get out of her, and vice versa. It's cool to obtain as many friends in your life as possible. Just get a good relationship, because how is she gonna get mad at you for being honest, for being you, for being congruent with yourself? How the heck is she gonna get mad at that? She won't. Next, you are so guilt free. I mean, you feel fantastic, right? There's a point, right, where I didn't make my intentions known up front, right? So I'm just waiting for like Judgment Day for them to be like, yo, so what's going on, right? I'm just waiting, right? So we're just messing around casually, I'm just waiting for that, for them to come up forward and say it, right? So in that time, I'm starting to feel a little bit more and more guilty. Like at first I'm just like, oh man, this is dope. But then, my conscience is like screaming like, yo, bro, it's just a matter of time. We've did this. We've been through this before, big fella. Like, ain't gonna last, big fella. Right? So then I can't even get into the sex at some point. Like, I just, like, I get that guilt nut, that post nut clarity, the guilt nut, where I'm just like, oh my God, I shouldn't stay here. But then I just can't leave, because now I even look more like a douche. So it's guilty free. It's guilty free. Like, we're both on the same page. When you guys are on the same page, you get to read the page together. I don't know where I was going with that, but when you guys are on the same page, no one can be mad at each other. Like, it's like that's what they signed up for. That's what you want. You guys, it's a 50-50 trade-off. It's sweet. And then you also get to develop like a strong like rotation. Like I said, you don't need to be smashing like 30 girls a year, right? Why not just have like 3 girls like throughout the year, or halfway through the year, maybe a new set of 3. I don't do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying it's a lot safer, it's a lot healthier, it's a lot cleaner. You're not swapping, you're not constantly swapping bodily fluids with strangers, that say like, oh, like yeah, this is my first time. I usually never have sex raw. Like, that's a red flag, bro. Oh my fucking don't buy it. Do not buy it. Do not buy it. And stay strapped up. I'm telling you. Lastly, as a benefit, like, you just don't have to deal with like bullshit, like women flaking on you. Like, that's like the biggest thing. Yeah, that's like the biggest thing. Like, women flake. Okay. Next thing. Just because I'm telling you not to lie does not mean that you need to be running your damn mouth all the time. Learn to shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh. Just, you will talk yourself out of coochie, right? Just picture this, right? Say it's a dating app. You match with a chick, right? Whether she was paying attention to your ugly ass, she didn't know how ugly you were before, or she didn't see how whack your bio was. You have a shot. Give a witty first message. She replies. Eventually, she's down to go out. That is good, right? That is just the fact that she's replying, right? She's giving you a chance, right? And when you guys go out, the only thing you can do is talk yourself or do something crazy to convince her that, you know what, maybe we should just be friends. Like, you really, you're at the top of the totem pole. I'm telling you. Like, there's like she got dressed, right? She set time aside to go meet up with you, total stranger, putting her life at risk, because Lord knows who you are. So the only way you could go there from there is down. Now, there's going to be questions that will come up on date one. It's very important that you learn and know how to maneuver through these questions, right? Because they're all traps. Don't fall for them. Questions like, oh, what's your body count? I don't talk about that stuff. What's the quality of women that you're used to going out with? Only the ones that are worth my time. How often do you go out with the girls that you meet online? I keep myself pretty busy, so this is actually pretty rare right here. Where's the lie? I didn't lie. There was no lie. But I knew not to give a direct answer because women don't know what to do with the truth. So it's best to not to give too much information. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like whether if you do drugs or like if you've been in like an orgy or whatever, like keep that to yourself. Unless they like lead with it, like if they bring it up, like, oh, they've done, this, that, and the third, then you can be like, oh yeah, I've done something like that, or just don't say anything at all, right? If anything, just claim innocence, just claim you're a virgin. If there's gonna be a lie, just say. I was just kidding. But yeah, just shut up, right? Unless they lead with it, and even if they lead with it, don't just be like. Don't just take that as a green light to just give your whole freaking catalog of crap that you've done of legal delinquency. Keep it to yourself. And lastly, you don't need to reveal so much so soon. You get me? Like it's a red flag when you start going over all the trauma, like all your unresolved trauma. They don't need to know about that. They don't need to know about your emotional business, right? Unless you are secure in your life at that moment in time, right? Like you've gotten over it, this, that, and the third. Then yeah, you could give them like 20% of the issue that you had experience with. You don't have to give the whole freaking story. It's not story time. All right, but you can tell them like, oh yeah, I've experienced with something like that, but I've gotten over it. It's all good now. You don't just unload all your emotional crap, because women aren't built to deal with like masculine problems. They're just not. And then also, you're supposed to be mysterious, right? This is like being on a date, being a man on a date 101. Like, be mysterious, right? You have to give them a reason to want to learn more about you, right? Like it's like you're like a trailer, basically. You're a trailer to an MCU movie, right? Like I've never heard of the Guardians of the Galaxy before, the trailer, but it looked pretty interesting, right? And I saw the movie; it was freaking tastic. So yeah, just don't overshare ever. Don't overshare. Keep the mystery, and be entertaining, right? Trailers are still entertaining, so let's not forget that. And with that said, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, a comment, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and share the video if you liked it. Even if you didn't like it, share the video. Someone else does. All right, I'm Brother Josh. Peace.